Good morning. My name is Sharon Goody. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make breakfast pies. They are wonderful enough for company, and your family will love them too. So let's get started. Okay, so let me tell you the ingredients. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 3 cups of fresh spinach, some fresh ground pepper, 1 cup of your favorite instant biscuit mix, a couple slices of ham, 1 onion chopped, 1 tomato chopped, 6 eggs, about a ½ pound of mushrooms sliced, the star of the show, the Philadelphia cooking cream, savory garlic, 1 1/4 cups of cheddar cheese, split 1 cup in 1 bowl and 1/4 cup for later, a couple pinches of salt, and 5 slices of bacon that I have turned into bacon crumbles. So before we get started, I have preheated my oven to 375, and I put in the microwave 5 slices of bacon. While that was cooking up, about 4 minutes, I diced up an onion and a tomato. Okay, so we're going to start by putting a couple of the tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil down in the pan. And it is smoking hot. I'm going to add a small chopped onion, a ½ pound of sliced mushrooms, and we're just going to give that a quick stir. That's going to cook down just a little bit, and then we're going to be adding the spinach to it. Okay, while my mushrooms and onions are sauteing here, I'm going to slice up a couple slices of ham. I'm just going to take them and roll them. Give them a quick slice down the middle. Turn it over. Another quick slice down the middle. And chop it up. We'll be putting this right back into the bowl. It's going to hang out for a little bit. Now while our mushrooms and onions are finishing up, we're going to add to the blender 6 eggs, just cracked. We're going to dump those right into the blender. We're going to add 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. We're going to have our Philadelphia cooking cream, savory garlic. I'm going to put that right in there. This is the good stuff. It's going to make this so rich and creamy. And then we're going to add 1 cup of instant biscuit. So, now we're going to blend that up. Okay, now I've taken out about half of the mushrooms and onions, and we're going to use that in just a minute. We're going to add our 3 cups of fresh spinach to our other mushrooms and onions. And we're just going to put a little more extra virgin olive oil right on the top of that. And we're just going to saute this until it's just tender. It'll take us about maybe a minute or so, maybe 2. You hear it going though. Sounds good, doesn't it? I always want to hear that crackle in the morning. It means something good's happening in the kitchen. Okay, our spinach has cooked down where the spinach is just a little wilted. We're going to set that aside. We're going to add the rest of the mushrooms and onions right into the ham. Now behind me over here I have 2 baking pans that I already sprayed with nonstick cooking spray. And I've got our eggs with the Philadelphia cooking cream savory garlic hanging out over here for just a minute. And then we're going to put it all together, throw them in the oven about 20 minutes, and there's breakfast. Okay, to our spinach and mushroom and onions, we're going to add the 5 slices of bacon that I just microwaved earlier this morning, and we're going to mix that all up. And we're going to put this down in the bottom of one of our baking pans. Let's get it all in there. And then we're going to add half of our egg, Philadelphia cooking cream, savory garlic, right down on top of there. We're going to set that aside. In the other baking dish, we're going to add mushrooms, onions, and the chopped ham. This recipe is very versatile. You can use any vegetables you like, your family likes. I've used broccoli. And when my garden's coming in and I think I can't eat one more zucchini, I cook the zucchini with the breakfast pies, just shred that right down in there. It's really yummy. Now we're going to pour the other half of our 6 eggs, Philadelphia cooking cream, savory garlic, and our cheddar cheese right down over the ham, mushrooms, and onions. We're going to give both breakfast pies a couple pinches of salt, a couple twists fresh ground black pepper, and then we're going to put them in our preheated oven at 375, and in 20 minutes we'll be having breakfast. Okay, our pies have about 5 minutes to go, and I'm going to go ahead and pull them out of the oven for just a minute. And we're going to top them with a little bit of cheddar cheese. This is that extra quarter of a cup of shredded cheese that I told you about. We're going to put those back in until they get a little browned up on the top. Probably about 5 more minutes. And then we'll be eating. Now while those are finishing up, I'm going to slice up some fresh green onions. I think I forgot that in the beginning. It's going to go on top of our breakfast pies along with the diced tomatoes. So we're just going to chop those up right there and have those ready when the pies come out in about 5 minutes. We'll top them with the tomatoes and the green onions, and we'll be having breakfast. Okay, our breakfast pies are all done. This is our spinach and mushroom and onion with the bacon bits all in there, and the Philadelphia cooking cream savory garlic. Yum. This one is the ham with mushrooms and onions. Now we're going to just top those off with a couple chopped tomatoes. That's obviously optional. A few green onions. Slice them up, and your guests and your family will absolutely love them. You can also put them in the microwave in the morning for your kids for a nice healthy breakfast. It takes just a couple seconds. So from my kitchen to yours, I hope you enjoy.